Okay. Heed our guidance. Oh, okay. Does this matter what I choose? What is the nature of the universe? Why is the universe doomed to extinction? Does it matter? Okay, we'll start at the top. The universe does not merely exist in space. It is amorphous, constantly changing in response to those who live within. Just as a life form evolves and adapts to its environment, so does the universe gently evolve, conforming to the demands of its life. Thus, the totality of that life, human and otherwise, forms a complicated balance on which the universe rests. Sudden, rapid mutation or evolution affects the universe itself, disrupting this balance. But the universe adapts to this, encouraging active selection and preserving the order it has created. This order is the nature that the very will of the universe. At times, this order willfully acts upon life, driving it to action. Our meeting here today was simply inevitable. It is part of the will, the nature of the universe. Okay. Why is the universe doomed? The extinction of our universe is the extinction of the world that exists now, and the creation of a world composed of a single will, free of the requirements to support life. Okay. All life is but a single function of the universe. In the great eternity of time, it neither grows nor changes. Isn't that contradicting what you just told me before? Okay. But now our lives, our very existences, that which composes the nature of the universe, is being drained by an unknown being, disrupting our order. The balance of the universe itself is about to undergo drastic realignment. When the universe loses the life that serves as its own will, then its ability to adapt ceases, and it faces extinction. I mean, this makes sense if you're talking about the universe as a accumulation of every living thing in it, but the universe is a universe. It's like it is a platform for life to exist. I feel like this is like trying to put a lid more into the universe than it actually is. It is all the work of an unknown will, a being that exists outside of this universe. Okay, what is the unknown will? It is a being that brings about calamitous change to the universe, a phenomenon that cannot exist in space as we know it. We refer to it as the missing producer. The missing producer lives and thrives off the life energy it absorbs from creatures of this world. It has given birth to the mysterious life forms we call the Grigori, in an apparent attempt to further quicken its own growth. If we see the universe as possessing a will composed of life energy, then the missing producer is similar, has a will of its own. The missing producer's ultimate goal may be to reconstruct the universe itself. Okay, what is life energy? Life in this universe marches forward instinctively, tirelessly, forming the very will of the universe. Again, like, they're making the universe an entity, which is kind of odd, but I guess makes sense if you count it as a religious entity, that type idea. As life acts to survive, the thoughts and emotions that drive those actions express themselves in the form of energy waves. Okay, as life evolves, so too does those waves grow larger. The missing producer likely gave birth to the Grigori in order to accelerate this evolutionary process. Okay. The missing producer. It is a mysterious phenomenon first discovered several centuries ago in the deep space region of Sector Epsilon. Once it was a small celestial body resembling a black hole. We soon realized it was absorbing life energy from the universe's creatures for its own uses, and have been monitoring it to this day. Eventually, objects made from a strange form of matter began to emit from the missing producer's core. These objects, which we call the Grigori, hold the power to alter the molecular structure of all life in this world. The Grigori's power has rapidly accelerated the missing producer's growth, and now they are attempting to mutate the vast universe itself. Why was the missing producer created? Where did it come from? We have yet to find an answer. What is the Grigori? The Grigori are the unknown objects released by the missing producer, yes, growing in number as the producer itself accelerates its activities. They have the ability to dramatically speed up the evolution of life, mutating the very structure of life itself. I mean, rather than mutating, it seems they just completely change the thing into a monster. It's kind of weird. They use this ability to evolve life, drastically expanding the energy it emits, all for the sake of the missing producer. So basically you're telling me the evolution of every living thing is to be some weird tentacle monster. Because I feel like they always end up being something along those lines. Wait, I don't think I read that one, but whatever. The Grigori are not life forms. They are a form of sentient matter, and they are currently the most dire threat to our universe. Yeah, I think I skipped that other one, but whatever.
I had no idea things had gotten so serious.
Shouldn't you already know this?
Who could have imagined that such events were proceeding behind the veil of the Grigori and their phantoms?
So the missing procedure and the Grigori are the root of all this evil? Good. That makes this simple.
No, that's not it.
What?
It's not that simple, is it, X? If the missing procedure gets its power from the breakdown of evolutionary balance, then fault doesn't lie entirely with the Grigori. Aren't we forcing sudden evolution ourselves in the name of space exploration?
What?
How are our actions any different from what the Grigori are doing? Haven't we just been giving power to the missing procedure too?
What are you smoking, dude?
Indeed.
Okay, they're smoking the same thing.
Say you are completely guiltless. However, all life is inherently driven to seek evolution and growth. Without that drive, a species would begin to decline and fade from existence. Life would disappear from our universe, with Grigori or without.
X.
But the evolution the Grigori impart is different. Their brand of evolution offers no hope, no future. It is nothing more than a mindless, directionless, all-consuming greed. It is a form of evolution that deviates from nature. You are different from the Grigori. You wish to create your own hope by moving forward, carrying just hearts. You seek your own growth. And though you make occasional mistakes, you recognize them and correct them. In this way, you continue to grow, to evolve. As long as you carry such hearts, the missing procedure will gain no power from your actions, nor shall the universe be prodded to its extinction. Surely, that is the nature our universe esteems most highly.
Edgy, are you okay?
I'm okay. I think. Because I've finally seen it. What Elena told me. The thing that only I can do. I may be insignificant. And it may be an insignificant thing.
Just stop there.
It's something the universe needs.
So, you found it.
Yeah, finally. Moving forward leads us into the future. That's why we keep walking, one step at a time. And in order for us to keep on doing that, we have to prevent the end of our universe and put a stop to those behind it. The Grigori and the missing procedure!
Yes, let's do it, Edge.
All right, we're gonna save the universe!
To be honest, I don't entirely understand. But we're going to protect lots of people on lots of worlds, aren't we? I don't want what happened on Lemurus to ever happen again. So I'm gonna do my best, okay?
Yes. This was the heat that originally drew me to you all. And it is very pleasant indeed.
You said it. I like boys who rush forward into danger, you know.
Interesting.
I guess they'd get along.
Please tell us, X. If you know, how can we protect the universe from the missing procedure?
Unfortunately, even with our Morphous technology, destroying the missing procedure will almost certainly be impossible. However, it seems X does have some ideas as to how we might be able to thwart it, and put a stop to its activities. X is currently formulating a strategy. If I may be so bold, I would like to ask you all to participate.
Of course we will!
I had hoped you would respond in the affirmative. Before the operation begins, EN2 will enter spacefaring mode and travel to coordinates specified by X. When we reach our destination, I will...
What the?
Explode?
Our enemies seem to have struck first.
Give me a report. What is happening?
It's an emergency, sir! A Grigori from deep space has penetrated EN2.
What?
The Grigori has breached Port C and arrived at the sanctuary. We're already seeing changes in the vicinity. What? This is too fast!
It would seem our vigilance was lacking.
It's too late to make such observations now. We must protect EN2. Protect the sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
It's where our sacred gems are, the most important place on EN2.
Sacred
Let's
gems.
mobilize a defense squad.
Let us take care of it. We've handled a few Grigori in our time.
But you people alone won't...
Very well.
X.
They have encountered Grigori many times, yet they have always maintained themselves and never yielded. Their very presence at this time and place could well be the nature our universe desires. This may all be predestined fate.
No, we're not here because of fate, or because the universe or anything else wanted it. We're here through our own will. We chose our paths, and walked them to get here. We're not so arrogant as to believe we can carry fate on our shoulders. We've only done what we could.
I see. You people may very well be.
He laughs.
I have never seen this in my life. I did not even know X could laugh.
I think something's wrong.
Very well then. We leave it to you.
Okay. A lot happened there. I feel like I need to write down notes sometimes about what to comment on. Could have some big discussion about, you know, the nature of the universe and all that stuff. But anyway, it's kind of funny, like, for once I agree with Edge on what he said there. I don't really believe in fate. I believe you go around and do stuff, and then that is your own choice. Of course, it is your encounters and everything leads up to it, and with causality, and, you know, you do something here which causes this to happen that could affect someone's choice later down the line. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. But anyway, the fact that a video game character is saying that is kind of hilarious. Considering that I'm controlling him completely here. But anyway, the other thing I was thinking about when they were talking about how Edge decided, you know, what we were doing somehow was bringing evolution, did not make any sense at all. I don't think he understands what evolution is, and apparently X doesn't either. The evolution he was talking about that involves life is the changing of basic genetic structure of an organism in order to combat its environment to thrive better, or to live. It changes over a long period of time, and through different... It is debated what exactly causes the evolution, you know, stuff like that. Some people don't believe in evolution, but it's debated what exactly could cause it. But it has to be a genetic structure that changes over time, generally through mutations, what is assumed. So us going to other planets does not change their genetic structure of the things living there, unless we bring diseases, which could technically alter life there, kill most of them, and then bring about evolution into surviving those bacteria and other stuff that we would have brought with us. That is a different story. Us going to planets and showing them our technology will not bring about evolution. It'll bring about changes to their technology and understanding of technology, which does not change their genetic structure. And so technology does not have life, so it should not be affecting this thing. So like there's a whole thing, their argument about that didn't make any sense. And somehow, you know, the universe and the structure thinks about intent as well, which was kind of a weird comment at the end right there. It's whatever. Anyway, that's my rant about that section, because I kind of remember this game now and how it ends, and it really upset me. So try to remember my comments here. They will come into play later. Anyway, they've penetrated the sanctuary. We must hurry lest they disable Yin 2 completely. Why is gems somehow affecting that? Whatever. Anyway, you got anything else to say? Sort of the sanctuary. Okay. Okay, so now before doing that, okay, so let's go to B first. Okay, now that's here. Okay, so this is the map is just every level that we can go all in one. Okay. Oh no. Intrusion has damaged our communication ability. So you do know how to work, huh? Who do you think I am, sir? I am an operator, you know. I'm not goofing off all hours of the day or anything. Oh, just some hours then. Exactly. Or, I'm sorry. Jessica, I promise. I promise I won't disappoint you. Oh, sorry. I was talking to myself. Please pay me no mind. I mean, apparently, like, Ruben in that one spot there. Hi? Of course, I hope I never have to see one again. Oh, okay. Cardion battleship data downloaded. It's a small ship, but that makes it all the more difficult to shoot down. Furthermore, its attack power is not to be underestimated. Okay, countless. Calnus USDA transport data downloaded. I could swear I've seen this ship before. You ride on Calnus. What? More for exploration data downloaded. This ship was originally designed for planetary exploration missions. I never imagined it would be deployed on the front lines. Okay. Or is battleship data downloaded? It may not look like much, but it is one capable fighter. It can be launched into battle all by itself too. Sometimes less really is more. Red Knot, Eldarian battleship. This is my ship, Morphous bastards. They already got data on it, huh? Okay. Everybody's comments about certain things.